I'm with the Child Welfare Department.
One life.
Come here, sweetness. Oh, yes. You're eating that stuff off of Kelly? Yes, you are. Yes, yes. Yummy, yummy. We got it all over us. That's right. Well, things... I wonder what this nice lady from Child Services thinks about us.
And I realize this is awkward, but it's important that we get to know you and your child.
I'm sure it is. You know, things usually aren't like this. It's just that Aunt Dorian is away, right? And then the nanny never Oh, you want Kelly? The nanny never showed up, and then... Hey, did you make a boo-boo with the carrots? And then I made a boo-boo with the bottle. It's, but things happen. That's right.
I burn things all the time. Not here, though. At my place. My boyfriend says I'm positively combustible. I'm not a pyro. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, when I cook, I forget.
But you know what? The great thing about that is that Kelly never cooks here.
Nobody ever cooks here. Because Blair's so busy at work and, with the little girl, and we have a wonderful cook.
But you know what I do? I cook sometimes. I have a very special recipe for
fudge?
Fudge? How did you know?
Well, it's always fudge.
It's always fudge.
Miss Manning, I realize you weren't expecting me this morning. That's sort of the idea of the whole thing. So why don't you just go about your day as if I weren't even here? May I?
Oh, sure. Here. Kelly, why don't you move your stuff in your coat up? You know where to hang it up. There you go. Have a seat. Yeah. Just make yourself comfortable. So, well, we've had a very exciting morning, haven't we, sweet pea?
But it's been fun.
Oh, yes, we always have. We always have fun, don't we? Shoo. Kelly, do you smell something? Do you smell a stinky diaper? I think we're going to go get into something a little bit prettier. Kelly, why don't you sit down and take care of this nice guest here. Bye. Come on, sweetie. Let's go change our clothes.
Janice, she's a natural. I wish I had a mother like that. My mom, was put into an institution. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Well, you doctors have it rough, huh? You catching up on your Danielle Steele in between rounds of golf?
Boy, I hate to disappoint you, Todd, but I'm not a doctor yet, and, well, if you'd like to borrow this light work, you can borrow it and read it.
Marty, I want to thank you for testifying at the custody hearing. Since the judges delayed a final decision, well, I haven't lost yet, and you helped.
I didn't set out to help you, Todd.
I know you were subpoenaed, but you showed up and, well, you took the stand and you didn't lie.
Oh, you mean like you did?
What do you mean?
They asked you point blank if you kidnapped your child, and you said no.
It's the truth.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. It's nothing to you to lie on the stand, is it?
I would never lie on the stand, Marty.
Like when they asked you in your trial if you raped me and you said no. Oh, come on, no fancy remark?
Oh, come on, Marty. Look, I have told you before that I don't like what happened. And every time I see you or run into you or whatever, I think about what happened. But, I saved your life. You saved... I thought we were getting past all of that. All that stuff.
No, I was just trying to remind you what your word was worth on the stand.
Well, I told the truth this time. Honest engine.
I was part of what happened that night you kidnapped your own child. I went to the Wild Swan. I found Patrick unconscious with the drug you gave him in bed with Blair.
Patrick and Blair in bed together? You're kidding. My loving wife?
She didn't know you were alive. You can stand there and lie all you want. I know you arranged that whole thing.
Listen, Marty.
Yeah, forget. Actually, hold on to it. I don't want to hear it. and lie and hope that I believe it? I know, and Patrick knows, and so does Blair. We all know the truth.
Yeah, well, I know that I didn't do anything wrong.
Just because they don't prove it in court doesn't mean it's not the truth.
Mr. Manning, I'm sorry, but the children's ward is unavailable. You know, the workmen and all their saws and their hammers.
Right, hammers and saws.
Say hello to Mr. Manning, kids.
Hi. Hey, kids, how are you?
He volunteered to read to you today.
Give me.
Oh, well, there you go. Thanks a lot.
Well, you know, I don't want to keep you from your studies. So come on, get out of here. I got a lot of books I got to get through. Well, what are you standing there for? Come on, sit down over here, be quiet. I'll read you some stories. We'll have a really great time, okay? I'm going to point to you, and then you can tell me what your name is, okay? You first. What's your name?
Letitia.
Letitia. You?
Andrea.
Andrea. You?
Matthew.
Matthew. You?
Waldo Schwartz.
Waldo Schwartz. Wow. Who stuck you with that one?
Stuck you with that scar.
Fair enough. All right, what do you say I read you a story, all right? What do you... Oh, the Frog Prince. That sound good? Once upon a time, there was a king who had a beautiful but spoiled princess. Well, don't I just know the type? One day, she went down to the lake and she saw a frog sitting on a lily pad. This is a really stupid story. I hate this story. I'll tell you what, why don't I tell you the real story of the Frog Prince?
Yes, it was so nice to meet you, even though the conditions were a little bit less than perfect.
Well, there's no such thing as a perfect parent, Miss Manning.
I'm so glad to hear you say that.
Blair is about as imperfect as you can get. What I mean is that...
No, I would just like Star to be raised in a normal family.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. Well, you know, things are usually a lot more organized than they were today. You know, maybe if you would call next time, give me a little more notice.
Well, that would defeat the whole purpose now, wouldn't it?
Well, I guess it would from your point of view. Yeah.
Well, now you've been informed that I'll be back tomorrow with Todd when he comes to pick up Star for his appointed time.
You know, that's another thing. Don't you think it's outrageous that a judge would take a baby from
Miss
a mother
Manning,
and...
I'll see you tomorrow. Good day.
Bye. Thank you so much. It was so nice to meet you. I'll see you tomorrow.